Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman news gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman news.
Let's go.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. That's the time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman news. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you. King Roman News, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman News, King Roman News.
Let's start this show. What? Let's go. Let's start this show. Good morning, crew. Happy Friday. Damn. I felt like it was just Monday and we were talking about the brawl, and now we are here Friday. I hope everybody had a great week. It's so weird. This morning I woke up and I set a goal for my YouTube channel. I was going to come live every morning this week. And then yesterday, I just had so many other things to do, and I needed a plan. I needed to strategize. So shout out to y'all for being back with me for another show. Today is Hot Topics, all things crazy and everything in between and in the middle. You're going to enjoy today's show. It's going to be really fun. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Thank you to the big wigs who sent me some support Wednesday's show. Thank you so much. And let me know if you want me to say your name. Like, if you put the emoji, I won't say your name on the live. But I would love to be able to say, yay, thank you, but I know the sensitivity of it, around people saying, you support them or not. So, but I appreciate the support and I appreciate the love. I really, really do. Now, today's show is all things. Before we begin today's show, I have a what would you do? So I have a question, and I have it followed up with an answer at the end of the show. So you got to stay tuned to the end of the show. My question to you is, if your mom lived by herself and she let somebody come stay with her, and the person who stayed with her willingly and knowingly had, let's just say, COVID, and didn't tell your mother, gave your mother COVID, and 2 weeks later, your mom passed away. My question is, what would you do? Now, this man can't go to jail, this person can't go to jail, obviously. But what would you do? Do y'all want to know what somebody is doing? This is a real life situation. There is somebody out there right now, this happened to them, and you got to stay tuned to hear their response. Oh my God. I said, well, damn, that's a little excessive, but different strokes for different folks. So stay tuned to that. What would you do? And throughout the show, please let me know what would you do in a situation like that if that was your mom. I know me personally. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all watch the video and y'all tell me. And so let me shout out the crew. Oh, thank y'all. Good morning, Tisa. Good morning. Good morning, Ox City 805. Hey, Between Pages. Good morning to you. Voodoo. Good morning. Thank y'all for coming through. Hey, Mrs. G. Good. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you too. Thank you for being here. Good morning. My mind went dark. Your mind went dark, baby. You gonna see. Somebody else's mind went dark. It ain't even. I ain't gonna call it dark. Their mind went off the ledge. So before we begin, I want to do some updates, a couple updates, and a couple stories that have been going on. So we all been talking about, the brawl, and I think this will probably be my last time talking about it. But I just wanted, if I could talk about everybody else and put their name out here and say everything, I can do the damn same thing with this story. So I do want you to know, four folks are in custody now. Of course, our last remaining suspect, Mary Todd, is in custody. Now, there's one more person they're looking for, specifically with this group, but no one's saying where she's at or anything like that. But she's in custody. She turned herself in. So now you have these four individuals who have all turned themselves in. It's weird because I saw this clip and I'm like, well, dang, where were you at?
Well, turns out that 65-year-old man could really throw him.
I'm like, so where is he at? You ain't get arrested yet. Who are you? Bruised up. So shout out to them for and sticking this shit to them. Now, I want to go to just focus your attention to this one point in this situation, the Montgomery brawl. We've been talking about whether this is going to be a hate crime or not, and I said first we need to start with what's facts. Wrong, violation. But now what we're seeing is so much more evidence is coming forward. So many statements by witnesses is coming forward that's really depicting this as being a hate crime. And so we during the press conference we heard them say, at the time we did not have the luxury of all the videos that we have seen now, that you and I seen and that the world has seen. Basically all we had were witness statements, and he said, she said, so our police officers and detectives had to decipher through all that and then apply the appropriate charges at that time. So again, as we gain more information, as we get more videos, as we talk to more individuals, if charges are meant to be amended, they will be. And it sounds likely to me that charges will be probably amended, absolutely, to include more people and to probably upgrade some of these charges. So we'll stay tuned to that. But that's the update I wanted to let you all know with that. Something I posted on my community wall while we're talking about politics, crime, local news at the top of the hour. Did y'all really see this? Ron DeSantis suspends State Attorney Monique H. Worrell, citing neglect of duty. Now, let me tell you what this fool is talking about. So, in almost every major city, there's a state attorney base. He's based in Orlando. Orlando recently had a standoff situation where this guy shot and killed two police officers. And apparently, the judge allowed him to be out on bail. Now, that's not the state's attorney fault. The state's attorney can provide as much legal preparation as possible, but the judge is the determining factor. So he's mad that two of his officers got killed by this guy, so he's blaming it on her. And then he goes back to another situation years ago that he's mad about. So he suspends her. And he suspends her for a litany of things. Now, she's a beautiful, beautiful sister, beautiful, and she spoke very well. So he's suspending her for all of these things: pattern or practice to avoid minimum mandatory sentences, pattern or practice to avoid minimum mandatory sentences for drug trafficking, a whole bunch of pattern or practices to avoid. And so she's not playing. Now, someone, under Florida law, the governor has the authority to suspend elected officials, though the power is usually reserved for those who are accused of wrongdoing, criminal, fraud, negligence, bribery, all of those kinds of things. Not something as minute as what a judge determined. She can't control the judge. And so she came out very bold with a very sharp statement, and I applaud her for it. I applaud her for her statement. I applaud her for standing up against him. I feel like most people in her position probably would have went to the wayside, but she actually stood up for herself and she had something to say. Y'all get into Miss Worrell. She definitely has something to say.
people than anywhere in the world.
What's going on? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why it's acting like this. Really?
More people than people than
Oh my goodness. So really?
know nothing else about me. You know that I am a fighter and that I intend to fight. I will not be quiet. I will not sit down. This office is just a building. I have been a public servant for my entire career, and I will continue to serve our community. I will continue to stand for democracy. I will continue to protect the rights of the disenfranchised.
She's not playing with him.
They so afraid of. This country incarcerates more people than anywhere in the world, and Florida leads the nation in the numbers of people incarcerated. But yet,
Yeah. So shout out to you. Shout out to State's Attorney. And fuck Don DeSantis. You are really, I don't know if you think this is a strategy for you to become reelected. So what I'm thinking is he's trying to rebuild his image with the black community. So what he did was suspend her, and then he brought aboard another black constituent. And so I guess this is supposed to be like, I don't, it's not that I hate black people. So he brought along this guy, Andrew Bain. He has a lengthy career dealing in politics, specifically in Florida. He got his degree from Florida A&M University College of Law, and he came out and he basically said he's going to restore faith and trust in the political system and the judicial system. And I'm like, be careful what you say you're going to do, because you could be on the chopping block next. So he's waving this guy in our face like, okay, she's going now. No. He could likely be on the chopping block too as well. So I wanted to shout her out, Monique Worrell, State's Attorney Monique Worrell, and pay attention to this story. This shit ain't going nowhere. If he can do it to her, he already did it to another Democratic guy. I think it was like last year sometime, because he didn't want to enforce an immigration rule. He said he wasn't going to. And so he removed him from office. Okay. All right, DeSantis. And shout out to Monique Worrell. So those were the two local news stories, politics I definitely wanted to cover. Now let's get into hot topics, and make sure y'all hit that like button, and thank you for joining me today, crew. Happy Friday. Doom. Now, someone we haven't talked about in a long time, this little guy right here. You see him? Him. And I distinctly remember the last time we talked about him. I told you all, I said, this is all going to go well for her career. But for him, this is not this. You are now probably going to be the husband homemaker. No problem, but you probably are. So news has come out. Amy Robach, she has $1 million deal with News Nation. Now this is no surprise, because News Nation picks up everybody who's got fired or dropped from another station. He got Chris Cuomo. Remember, Chris Cuomo was dropped from CNN, and I think somebody else, Chris Lighter or something like that, from CNN. So this was no big deal. But the funny thing is that it was supposed to be both of them. So insiders share that News Nation acts plans to do a joint venture with the news duo, picking Robach to join the team. Venture joined the team without Holmes, deciding there was no place for him at the network. Now, I already knew this, bro. I already knew it was gonna be a little light for you. I knew it was gonna be a little light for you. This situation did not turn out in your favor at all. First of all, you have the history. You know, you have the history of doing this, and it outweighed the fact that she'd been playing in your wife's face the whole time. So it didn't matter. So she got this whole new show, and now she's really, I guess that she wants TJ Holmes to propose. She's like, I lost all of this stuff, and you still haven't got on one knee and gave me a ring. I'm sitting there thinking like, well, he probably ain't got the money to give you the kind of ring you want. So this article says, jobless TJ Holmes ready to propose to Amy Robach after dragging his feet. And it goes on to say she got fired from her dream job. She left her husband of 12 years and strained her relationship with her 2 kids. And she doesn't even have a ring to show for it. With TJ unable to take the relationship to the next step, she's getting cold feet herself. She ain't going nowhere. I mean, where are you going to go from this, Amy? She ain't going nowhere. So, end of the day, she's going to become the breadwinner. She's going to probably get the show. Networks are probably going to be afraid to touch him, not just because of the connection with her, but because of his history with women at the job. I knew this was going to be bigger than just them two. And so he'll probably, I mean, if anything, maybe a professor somewhere, if that. I don't even see that. But she's going to get a news role. Now, her show is supposed to be called Robach and Company, coming out in January. And it's going to be her one day a week for $1 million. Girl, get your bag. I ain't mad at you. Get your bag. Now, you know somebody else who's running around here trying to get them a show like a diva? Don Lemon. So, you know, Don Lemon got dismissed from CNN, and it was, you know, he had a lot of bad relationships with females behind the scenes. He was very rude the way he spoke to them. And then the whole governor, Nikki Haley, he had said some comments about her. Well, now he's out here trying to get himself on The View. And so shout out to My View. I think that's her channel. And I shared it on my community wall because I listened to her clip and I started looking like, oh my God, is he really trying to do this? So apparently he hosted. Now, who just randomly hosts a book signing for someone on The View? So apparently he's been doing all of these events behind the scene with each of the characters from The View. He calls Whoopi. He's in her ear. Hey, girl, what's going on? Y'all really need me on the show. He's Sunny hosting. She released a book. He held a whole event for her book at his house. And apparently he was running around every time he would see her. He would rave about her book. Oh, her book's amazing. Oh my God, it's amazing. And the shade was he's friends with Wendy. And he didn't invite Wendy to this event, but he invited all the insiders. And I'm like, yeah, we know what that is. That ain't even just shade. That's protect his career. He's trying to get a bag. So he's running around trying to really get put on as the male of the show. And something My View is The View. I'm so sorry if I got your channel wrong, but you know I watch you. I've been watching you for years from when I used to drop down. She pointed out that they used to do this thing on Fridays at The View called Guy Day Friday, where they used to have a guy come on and host. And she was saying it would be good for them to reinstate something like that and put him there. But for him to be a permanent co-host of The View, I don't know. And then given you got fired because of the way you talk to women, that's some fucking ego. So the article goes on. Don is trying to convince the ladies that all the show needs is a guy's voice, but he's already proven he doesn't play well with others. They're not quite ready to welcome him with open arms, no matter how many parties he throws. Damn, Don. Damn, Don. Damn, Don. I really did not want to see this man's career go to the wayside like this. I really did not. I expected him to be, I always held him in high esteem, like he held himself well, but them be the main ones that be fucking up. Main ones, the main ones. Hey, Bobby. Good morning, Britt girl. I mean, y'all was cheating. Now you want commitment. Right. Good morning, Tracy. Thank y'all for coming in the room. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Jay Parrish. What up, Joe? What up, Chef Don Don? Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. So yeah. Now, before I go on, I wanted to ask y'all, this girl, okay? Before we move on, what up, KC? It's good to see you. Before we move on, let me tell you about this little girl, right? So we've many times watched on this channel how kids interact with other kids and bullies and stuff like that, and then the parents get involved. Well, I admire the sister in this situation getting involved. I do. And I want to know what you all think. I want to know what you all think. check this little clip out before we move on to the next hot topic. And tell me if you agree with the situation the way it went down.
You say, give me my phone back now, okay? And say it like you mean it. Say it. Give me my phone back right now. Yo, like that. And if he don't, you better take it. And I mean it. Like snatch it like you be snatching it. Snatch it. Hey. If he don't respect
Snatch
you, you
it.
don't respect him and give you your stuff.
Period.
That sounds fair enough, but can you?
Period. Okay?
You say, give me my phone back now, okay? And say it like you mean it. Say it. Give me my phone back right now. Yo, like that. And if he don't, you better take it. And I mean it. Like snatch it like you be snatching it. Snatch it. Hey. If he don't respect you, you don't respect him and give you your stuff.
Child, you know her mom got some sass. She said, snatch it. Okay? Snatch it. You know, mama got some sass. She didn't even wait for him to finish it. Snatch it like you snatch it. Snatch it. Okay? Shout out to Big Sister. Okay? We need more big sisters like that for their brothers and their little babies. I don't know what the situation was. I stumbled across that clip and I said, now look at this. Snatch it. Now, again, I don't condone violence. This is a hot topic show. It's all fun, comedy, period. I don't condone you telling your child to go snatch it. I thought this particular clip, this particular situation, this particular incident, go get your damn phone. Go get your phone. And see, the brother, let me tell you, let me take it one step deeper. That little boy will remember moments like this. What my sister said to me, what I should do, how I should stand up for myself. She actually gave the lesson. If he don't respect you, then you better not have that equal respect for him. And that could be a very much so lesson in his life. Don't get pushed over. So I applaud her for it. You know, I was looking in the comments of the video. People were like, now see, this is how kids get in trouble. Well, yeah, I understand that, but let's go to the original wrong. Someone snatching this boy's phone. Are you talking about that first, or are you talking about the response? Don't ask me about nothing. Don't ask me about the response until you ask me about the wrong that was originated. I hate when people do that. Don't ask me nothing. I don't have no answer for you because we haven't even got to the answer to the original part. Don't ask me. Snatch it. Hey, Duchess. Oh, no, it's so weird. Somebody just sent me a Cash App for $7.22. And I don't know if... Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to decipher that in a minute. I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm trying to read this message. I see no violence here. Okay, good morning, Cash App. You threw me all off. Risa, hey, boo. Good morning. Early start to my morning, so I'm listening from the clouds. Okay, thank you, and I appreciate you. He said, snatch it like you be snatching it. Okay, good morning. That's how I used to be with my brothers. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. We need more of that. When we see on our local news show, we need more of this kind of guidance. And it tells me that the mom or dad got some sass in that house. Snatch it. All right, so let's keep moving right along with hot topics. And make sure y'all hit that like button for me this morning. Y'all know the likes help me stay in the algorithm. And shockingly, like my videos have been passing through the monetization. Like they've been turning from yellow to green. Your YouTube video is suitable for all advertisers. And I think that's because you all have been liking the video, up in the likes. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that support. That has really been helping me in this channel. All right, so let's keep it going. So here's my thing. Tory Lanez situation went down. He got sentenced. He's going to jail. The judge or whomever leaked all those letters out. Backlash came towards Iggy, right? So then we find out Mario done wrote a letter. Mario wrote a letter, and I don't think there's an issue about it. When I did my little research on it, they collaborated on a song in 2022. You got to remember, Mario is I know how I feel about Mario. If you don't know, get into it. Mario is talented, very talented, but unfortunately, he didn't have that. He didn't make it big. So any moment to collaborate with an artist that's big and on top, he's going to do it. And think about it. At that time, he's not thinking about this case. He's literally thinking about, okay, this is an opportunity for me to maybe step back on the scene. So they collab. Then you have this situation down. And I'm sure Tory Lane's team was reaching out to everybody. Hey, can you write a letter? Can you write a letter? And some people were saying no. And just think about how many people have actually came out here to Megan's defense too. So people don't want to be involved in this. But Mario did. Do I think it's a problem? No. But I do think it's a problem that Iggy got backlash and Mario's not. Is it because she's a female and Megan's a female and the victim in this situation is a female? Like, that shit is crazy to me. So Mario wrote a letter, and they leaked the letter. My name is Mario Barrett, and I am a recording artist and businessman. I am good friends with Tory Lanez and have known for over 7 years. And I met multiple times during his rise to stardom. He had humble beginnings just like me. One of the things I love about Tory the most is how deeply he cares about his family. Over the years, we have talked about family a great deal. Growing up without a father, I admired that he was fortunate enough to grow up with his. Those conversations reveal how much of a stand-up person Tory is. Tory is the type of person who doesn't look for handouts or cheat codes. Okay, I ain't gonna do that. Marty, baby, this your letter. I'm sorry. He works harder than almost anyone I know in this business. I have watched Tory struggle as an independent artist against a system that tried to oppress him because of his hard work and drive. His success in that realm says more about his work ethic and character than I ever could. Another incredible thing about Tory is that he loves and gives back to his community. He has fed many people and helped them out of unfortunate circumstances. He walks the walk. The situation at hand comes as a surprise to so many of us who know Tory personally. I have never seen Tory act out of character in a manner to hurt someone. We've spoken on the phone many times and prayed with each other. All I can ask and pray for is that he and his son are treated fairly. I don't think it was anything wrong with his letter, but I wanted to see the backlash. I wanted to hear Mario come out and say, fuck y'all, don't be, I can write what I want. I want to see him do that. Of course, it's not going to happen. Again, we do live in a patriarchy society where he's not going to get the backlash like she is. I didn't give her no backlash either. I told y'all on, I think, Tuesday's show. So, and she wrote a letter, and okay, whoop-de-doo. Girl, we waiting for a record that's going to bop. Okay, we waiting on a bop from you. We ain't really worried about that. And Mario, I'm waiting on I need you to croon for me. I need a croon, boo. Well, anyways, finally, Tory comes out and speak. Now, didn't I say this, y'all? What did I say? I wish I'd have copied that clip and put it over. I said they need to come out and talk to the fans. The fans been holding them down. They be in the comments arguing with people, fighting with people, going up in arms. I mean, it's crazy. And so they owe a statement. Well, he came out and released this statement. And he says, to the umbrellas. And I was like, that's what they called the umbrellas? I'm thinking it was like a whole Rihanna connection. Like, all I kept thinking about was, hey, umbrellas? Tory, that's a little corn. That's corn, man. Umbrellas. Anyways, I never let a hard time intimidate me. I will never let no jail time eliminate me, regardless of how they try to spin my words. I've always maintained my innocence, and I always will. Now, let me stop there. What did I say in the statement? And what did I say? Tory, if you come out here and make a song, or if you come out here and say anything, think about your deportation. Don't say nothing crazy. Don't come out here acting like you against the world. Come out here and thinking about what you want this to look like when you're done, okay? And so I was reading this statement under that lens, like, all right, you scratching a little bit, but okay, let's keep going. And so this week in court, I took responsibility for all verbal and intimate moments that I shared with the parties involved. That's it. You know what this sounds like? It sounds like allegedly. That's why this show is, that's why it's titled like this, the accusations and allegedly report. It sounds like Kelsey did a little more than what she told us she did. And it sounds like he's been taking the blame for it. I'm reading this like, what are we saying here? What are we fucking saying here? Who's doing what? What are y'all saying? All this innuendo. What's really good? And why didn't y'all stick it to her if that was the real deal? Like what? So I'm reading it. I'm like, okay, Tory. So he says, in no way, shape, or form was I apologizing for the charges I'm being wrongly convicted of. I remain on the stance that I refuse to apologize for something that I did not do. I faced adversity my whole life, and every time it looked like I would lose, I came out on top. This is nothing but another moment where my back is against the wall, and I refuse to stop fighting till I come out victorious. Tough times don't last, tough people do. To my family, friends, and umbrellas. Thank you for your support, your continued support. See you soon. And that's the last official statement that we've got from Tory Lanez himself. Wait, Daystar. Sunstar and Daystar. Daystar Peterson. I don't know. If I was him, I would have used that moment to say, y'all go stream my music. I would have used that moment to say, shout out to my attorneys. I would have used that moment to put the people I want to continue my legacy forward out there. This sounds like you're still trying to persuade the public for you. Don't empower yourself to do that. Empower the people who are going to be out here fighting for you. You did no empowering of no one. There was none of that. Which leads me to believe you are going to make music. You are going to come out here saying shit. And I'm going to be right here saying, I'm going to do just like this. Didn't we tell him, y'all? Didn't we tell him he in a jail cell with a horse sitting in the cell next to him? And he don't think this is the same shit before? I really envision that. Lord, please don't let this man do a music video or them put out a music video, his team, of a jail cell with a horse in it. Please. So I'm kind of done with the Tory topic. I don't think remember I said all we need to know now is what the attorneys say and what, somebody from his side or whatever you're going to say. This was enough for me. It kind of showed me what they're going to do. If this is it, y'all, all bets are off. We'll see you. I hope your deportation goes well. I truly do. Truly do. So let's move right along and shout out to the crew. Shout out to the crew. What's popping? Now, Megan's team going to file a civil suit and sue the hell out of him. He's going to need them to stream his music. Hello? I definitely would have been like, yo, go stream that last album. Let's try to get me to #1 on iTunes. Do something. And then the crazy thing from this, you got JT liking a diss to Megan on Instagram. People capturing that. You got people, Drake, he liked this actual image from Tory Lanez when he put it out. And it's like, people are so divided. Like, they're mad at Megan. Go look at Megan's comments, y'all, under her last 2 videos on pictures on Instagram. I was going to make a video just to show y'all, but I said, what am I promoting? That's just me showing how hateful people are. They are really hateful on her. I did not expect it to be, I did not. Honestly, I didn't. I can't even say I did. I didn't expect it to be to this level. And you got women down there doing that shit. It's like, get a grip, girl. You think, if you're going to be this mad, go do that shit to the attorneys and the judges too, the people who actually took the case to trial. I want to see how bold you're going to do that shit to them. Like, y'all get out of pocket for it. I would never. I don't give a, I'm not that involved. You know who it would have to be? Who would it have to be? Oh, I ain't going to say that. But it would. There is somebody I would. Tory shot her, and he thought he would get away with it. He put hands on Kelsey as well. He didn't pinpoint her as the shooter because he was, and I'm sure they thought her performance would derail the case, and it didn't. It didn't. Hey, Oxity 5, happy Friday, Miss Toby. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. He is backpedaling now. That's his plea to the court. Didn't work now. He getting ready for the appeal. He actually thinks he's gonna get a bond while he appeals. She's also using restorative justice language in this situation when Tory is vehemently not complicit in being restored. Rule number 1 of restorative justice comes with admission of crime. Admission of crime. And I don't know which show we did where I said, live a lie or live a true. Which show was that? That was this show. That was Tuesday. That was Tuesday's show where I did this whole live a lie or tell the truth. Bruh, if you just came and brought your ass out here and just told the truth, we wouldn't even be facing a situation like this. My thing is, and I'm not talking about truth about we're talking about the allegations of the case, the facts, gun your hand, gun residue, all of those things. Tell the truth about that. All this other shit, these innuendos, I'm not the intimate mom. Who gives a fuck about intimate mom? We know y'all were fucking. We're over it now. Great, wonderful. She got the goods. You out pushing it like it was something more than what it was, and it really, really wasn't. So I'm like over it now. It's like I feel like he's not gonna come out. Their team is gonna be out here talking reckless, and there's no resolve. Someone else, I told y'all, the only way we would be able to talk about her again is if they come out with some more accusers. Ding, 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 ding. And they did. So Lizzo, at least 6 more people considering joining a lawsuit against Lizzo. Now, when I saw this and I read this and I posted it on my community wall, first thing I thought was ambulance chasers. You know, people who go chasing after a crime to add them to a lawsuit. I literally did. And I'm being honest with you. I have to be honest with you. Yes, there could be other victims out there. Yes, this could be true. But when you see one attorney representing an initial set of clients, and then that same attorney has more clients for that same case, it reminds me of the Trey Songz attorney in the situation there. So I had to look at it like that. So more details are coming out. These are the original accusers: Noel, Ariana, and Crystal. You know, Ariana in the middle was the virgin who was forced to do things that she didn't want to. And you know what? Let me be messy. Let me be messy. I could see Lizzo not liking them because they do look just a little bit prettier than her. And I think as a big woman like Lizzo in the industry where she's the one, like she's Queen Bee, you're not better than me. I could see how being around each other, dialed up after a while, doing shows, I could see how the tension could build. I'm looking at them like, okay. So now I'm like, I want to see what the other accusers look like. I got to see faces. I got to see the next 6. I have to see the next 6. So they go on to say the allegations, these next 6 allegations now, these are the next 6. Remember, the original sexual discrimination of religion, discrimination of was it race or sex? Banana, and then all kinds of stuff specific with incidents, right? So then this next 6, all of their allegations seemingly fall under either sexually charged environment or a failure to pay employees. Now, let's talk about that. Sexually charged environment. That's a common thread. It's common to her, Lizzo. She's sexually liberated. That's what her show is. I don't know why she did not have this shit covered in her contracts before she signed these people up. Should have been had that done. Sexually, very much so. And then you have these people who already come out with testimony saying that you do this kind of stuff. So they tack that on. Very convenient. Then the other one is failure to pay employees. And so that's interesting too, because it could be a domino effect. Employees of the past who were fired long ago now stepping forward saying, she didn't pay me, and I was a part of that too, because there was a sexually explicit environment as well. I'm walking through scenarios. And I can see how this fault breaks down. I'm like, Houston, we do have a problem. Because now you have more people who will probably add, I hope you've been paying your people, girl, Lizzo. I hope you've been paying your people. And it's not looking any better for Lizzo. So they reported her first concert since the lawsuit was filed has been canceled, which just seemingly happens to be Made in America. And Made in America was going to feature Ice Spice, Coi Leray, Lil Uzi Vert, SZA, a lot of people. So you're like, damn, y'all really canceling it? Now, people are saying it's due to ticket sales were not good, but more often people are saying it's because of Lizzo and these allegations that have come out. Now, SZA is still performing out there. You can still see her. She still has a show October 1st. And I think she has another show out there later in September. Yeah, so she'll still be out there performing, but you won't be able to see Lizzo. So I'll be interested to see what Lizzo's next performance will be. on what her next show will be. And they're not saying it's because of Lizzo, but chances are, I believe it's because of Lizzo. Honestly, if you ask me, Made in America with all of those artists, and they're saying it's because tickets were low. Well, we can see why the tickets started going downhill. And they had a couple more weeks to push in promotion. So we find ourselves here. Now, I want to take a break from hot topics real quick. Can I join the lawsuit? See how you playing? Well, family, I'm going to have to catch the replay because I have an early supervisors meeting this morning. Oh, splitting up new hires for training today. Love y'all. See y'all next time. Love you too. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. Also, keep in mind, he isn't in jail for shooting Meg. He is there on gun charges. Exactly. You're right. Absolutely right. I am Shay Beasley. Good morning. Good morning. If I was Meg, I wouldn't fuck with those who showed their hand with this case. They would be calling me a mean girl and standoffish once I return. Collab with those who truly care for me. Fuck everyone else. And I think she's taking that to heart too. I really feel like she got this attitude like, I don't care. Because she got Beyonce as her friend. I do think that. Say what you want. I do think that. Now, y'all, I got a question. Before we go continue on in the hot topics, because the show don't stop, the show just keep going. I had a question. So I remember being in middle school and high school, and I remember, times where my teacher might call out names of artists that I didn't know nobody of. I remember there was a time where my teacher said the name Minnie Riperton. I don't know why we were talking about it, and I was like, who the fuck is that? I'm thinking it's a current artist, and I'm just feeling I'm like, who is that? I wasn't the only one. It was a lot of us in the class. It was like, I don't know who that is. And my teacher started laughing you. And I was like, still don't know. Well, check this shit out. Now, this got me. This will never be me. Now, y'all check this out. How the hell you don't be knowing who these artists be? How these kids don't be knowing this shit? Check this out, y'all. And hit that like button, too. And thank y'all for being here, crew. I really fucking appreciate it.
The song from the artist band on your
From the person on
shirt.
your shirt.
I don't know.
Okay. From the person on your shirt.
California Love.
Okay. Thank you. A song from the person on your shirt.
I don't know any.
Okay. Give me a song by the person on your shirt or the band on your shirt.
I don't know.
Okay. A song from the person on your shirt.
I kind of forgot all the songs.
Okay. From your shirt.
I don't know. I really don't.
Okay. A song from somebody on your shirt.
I don't know.
Okay. Can you give me a song from the band on your shirt?
Shout!
No.
Give me a song by the people on your shirt.
Huh?
Give me a song by the band on your shirt.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Give me a song from the artist on your shirt.
Oh, I can't do that. Okay.
Give me a song by the band on your shirt. Give me a song by the band on your shirt. Okay. Give me a song by the person on your shirt.
Girl, are you kidding me? Late at night when all the world is dreaming. Something like that. I wait up. So all these kids didn't know Tupac, her, Ice Cube, Led Zeppelin, but they're wearing their shirts and shit. I thought that was so fucking hilarious. And the teacher was trying to make a point. People do wear stuff and they have no idea of what they're wearing. All right, y'all. So let's keep moving it right along. I can't believe they didn't know Selena. I attribute it to poor parenting as they mama don't clean, at least for the black artists. Mama, Mimi is Maya Rudolph. Maya Rudolph mama as well. Can I join the law? You crazy. Okay, so let's keep it moving. So, baby. And I be thinking when celebrities come out here and do stuff like this, I always feel like they're just begging other celebrities. Like, you're not telling us this because you want us to feel bad for you. You telling us because you know you got a rich friend that'll see this and be like, oh, I'll give you. They do that. Oh, yes, they do. They definitely will help each other out. So Billy Porter is out here selling his home due to financial hardships amid Hollywood strikes. Now, you know, SAG, after they got the strikes, they want to negotiate. The biggest sticking point is streaming because they're not getting paid from streaming. I thought they were getting paid from streaming. They only get paid when the movies hit the theater and TV and cable networks. You might get a small percentage from like a cable network that got a streaming platform, but when I'm watching it on a streaming network, they're not getting none of the coin. I was like, damn, I'll be feeling bad, but I'm not getting a cable package. I'm sorry. I'm just not going cable. So he came out here and was like, I have to sell my house. Okay. I don't know when we're going to go back. The life of an artist, until you make fuck you money, which I haven't made yet, I'm still check to check. Now, a lot of people scoffed at him and was like, is this really because of this, or is it because you just broke up with your boo? And he just shared that he's back on the market and that him and his boo have split amicably. And so he gave this interview to UK's Evening Standard. He said, the whole world knows I'm getting a divorce. Y'all want to talk about my divorce and Ricky Martin's at the same time? And so I said the same thing here. Porter's decision to sell his house also follows his split from husband Adam Smith after 6 years of marriage. What do y'all think? I definitely think the split and the Sag after a sort of whatever they're calling, what are they calling this? The strikes. I think both of them played a reason into him having to sell that home. You got to be kidding me. And then him coming out here being so public about it, because everybody's telling you, every celebrity now is holding up, here's my residual check that I've got, 0.03 cents. And I'm saying to myself, I know y'all doing that for y'all friends. I know y'all are there. I know some may be really struggling. Some of the ones who are lower on the totem pole, but some of these celebrities that are face name, known by their face, come on now. Let's just be a whole 100%. Somebody's gonna come through and throw some bucks at you. It's called an investment. So I think it's really, really interesting and telling. But shout out to Billy Porter. Hey, if you back on the market and your house is on the market, bitch, we all on the market, okay? Allegedly, okay? Now I want to talk about this story. We talked about this when it first happened back in February, but it was just a moment at that time. And let me make sure. Okay, yeah, we're doing everything right. Okay. And it was just a moment at that time. And so now we're here. I guess he said he was not feeling that shit. Tyrese is suing Home Depot for $1 million over alleged racial profiling. And baby, there might be something here. I don't know yet. I've been watching a clip back for myself to see, like, I don't know the details of the situation. Now, if you don't remember, he went to Home Depot with two guys. He was going there because he's been doing construction on his home. He's alleged that he spent over $1 million at Home Depot remodeling his home. Now, with him, a lot of me want to believe that maybe he has, because he is a celebrity. He probably has the money to do so. And given the property, he probably needs to spend $200,000 on equipment, furnishing. So I didn't blink twice about that. I said, okay. So he went into Home Depot with these two guys. They're checking out. He said after a while, people in the store started noticing him. Like, oh, that's Tyrese. So instead of causing a disturbance, he gave them his card and walked out with 2 Snicker bars in his hand and sat in his car. Well, the lady at the register, seeing him do all of this, decided that, no, I'm not going to check them out. So the guys FaceTime Tyrese like, look, she said she need to see you. And so he's in the car like, so eventually he gets out and goes in. And she still doesn't want to ring him out. So then he decides to just try a transaction. So he pays for the candy bar with his card and she checks him out all fine. And still decides not to check him out. And so his point at this time is, what the fuck is the problem? You didn't even apologize. You on your ass. What's going on? So I mean, listen. He says the suit claims that all three were finishing up their shopping when fans began noticing that the Fast and Furious franchise star was in the store. So he gave his associates his credit card to pay for the items and went to go wait in his car. And so, listen, check out, if you don't remember, just check this out and hit that like button too for me. Shout out to the motherfucking crow.
This is a reflection of you, because you're the cashier supervisor and then you called your boss to get to the bottom of what's happening. So I'm asking you, as the boss of the cashiers, why did somebody on your team and staff look at me, grab the scanner out of my hand? It was over here. We gave it to him. It's like, hey, man, here. He reached over the wood and the doors and went bloop, bloop, bloop. And I said, hey, man, they going to take care of the transaction. They got it. I'm out. You're being a racist. And that's the truth. I don't have a racist bone in my body. And you got that racist energy all over you because you're not even willing to apologize, fix it, and point out the inconsistencies of what you know and your training and what the policies are. You're wrong. You're wrong, and I want your full name, and I'm going to reach out to the people who own this place, who is the CEO of Home Depot is my neighbor in Atlanta. Okay? So you don't have to give me your name. I'll figure it out.
Not the CEO of Home Depot is my neighbor. Like, that's some tough shit you tell somebody. Bitch, your boss is my neighbor. So he's back with the whole lawsuit. Do I think this will go any further? No. I think Home Depot will be willing to sit down and talk to Tyrese and come to some settlement. He probably will want an apology and maybe a line of credit for his pain and suffering, given that he still goes to Home Depot. And between Home Depot and Lowe's and a couple of other stores, Menards and shit, it's really a monopoly on the industry. So, I don't think he doesn't want to go to Home Depot, but I think he wants to get this woman. Sometimes it be like that. Now, y'all thought that was like something. And again, I'm always doing this because I like to just present what I see, what I see. Check this out. Now, this is a clip of a real day similar situation that has been going viral lately. Well, as of yesterday. And I wanted to share it with you all. Same way as Tyrese going to a store and all of a sudden this shit happened. So please hit that like button and check out this clip. I'll be right back.
I don't know the address, but we walked into this Walgreens, and me and my cousin were gonna come in and just get some kind of snack or whatever. Okay. And then this lady to the side, she said, "If you guys don't leave, I'm calling the cops." And then Tavion was like, "Wait, who, us?" And she said, "Yes, you guys."
So where is the lady at?
So come on. She is, I think, in the back where that FedEx is, where the FedEx sign is.
Excuse me, is your manager here?
Yeah, she's in the back. She's right there.
Excuse me.
Yeah, her.
Are you the manager? Okay, so what's the problem? My grandson came in here to purchase something, and what did you say to him?
I said he can come and purchase it right here with me, or he can leave because I've had a bunch of kids come in and steal. I wasn't assuming it was them. I just told them, you can grab your stuff and come purchase it here, or I
What did you say? Was that? Let me hear that again. I don't think we all heard exactly the same thing. So let's hear this one more time. Okay. I want y'all to hear this one more time and understand exactly what I mean. Check this out.
Yeah, her.
Are you the manager? Okay, so what's the problem? My grandson came in here to purchase something, and what did you say to him?
I said he can come and purchase it right here with me, or he can leave because I've had a bunch of kids come in and steal. I wasn't assuming it was them. I just told them, you can grab your stuff and come purchase it here, or I can call the cops and you can leave.
Wait a minute, let me tell you something. No, that's not it. They have every right to come into the store and purchase what they want without being harassed by you. Okay. Why would you tell them, bring their stuff up here right now and purchase it, or leave, or you to call the cops? Why would you call the cops on children when they haven't done anything to you? They have every right. If they were white kids, you wouldn't do it. They have every right to come into the store and walk around and purchase what they want without harassment from you.
Okay, ma'am. No problem.
You need to apologize to them.
I apologize to you guys. I'm sorry for...
Give me the number for your corporate office, because I will be reporting you.
Okay. I don't know the number. You can search it up on Walgreens.com. I'm sorry about that.
Give me the number to your manager.
Okay. I'll go find...
I don't know who you think you are. They have every right to come into the store without you following them around or telling them anything. He said he just walked into the store and you walked up to them and said, leave the store or I'm going to call the police.
I didn't walk up to him. I was behind the
No, she didn't walk. She was right there, but I didn't even grab anything.
Yeah, no, that's why I was just letting you guys know. You can grab your stuff and come over.
But why? Did they say anything to you? Did you see them do anything?
No, ma'am.
So then why are you bothering them?
I'm trying to fix the situation.
There is no situation. You just said it yourself. There was no situation. You created the situation by addressing them, and they didn't do anything to you. When you see kids come in the store, black kids, you don't just go and tell them, get your stuff or I'm calling the cops. You have no right to call the cops on them. They did nothing wrong. They have every right. They're American citizens. They have every right to come into the store when they get ready and purchase what they want without harassment from you.
Okay.
Now give me your manager's number.
All right. I'll go get it.
I will be reporting you. You don't need to be a manager. Know who you think you are. Yeah, do that. Next time, find white kids.
Ciao. So when I say I could understand what Tyrese mean, because it's a part of the experience and the perspective of many of us. How many times have I came out here and told y'all, I hate when I go to this beauty supply store. I can't even get through the door without them. Hi, you need help? Where you at? And it's like, well, bitch, if I wanted, I could take a credit card out and we can get a couple racks. Maybe 2 or 3 over here, bitch. What are you talking about? I just want some grease and the do-rag. But you have to deal with this. So that's why I said I could kind of understand Tyrese and I could see where he's going. I could understand it. And the problem is it happens too much and too often and all the time. These are just spotty examples of what I'm calling now. And I'm trying to make sure I'm being very clear about this. Entitlement and privilege from anybody. Because as we've seen, you know, with the 16-year-old girl on the train, her entitlement led her to go after some folks who did nothing to her, and she was black. So, you know, we do see a lot of it come from racism, but we do see it from people across the board. People walk around with this fucking entitlement and privilege on. Oh, who the fuck you think you are? You better level up and equal up. You know, what's going on? And the nerve of her. I didn't accuse them. I just told them, grab your stuff and come here or I'm going to call the police. Well, damn, anytime somebody say they're calling the police, honey, there's an accusation or an assumption that something happened. So what are you talking about? Yeah, I think she need to look at Tyrese and what he's doing. Yeah, you might got a suit, honey. And looking at this woman, you could tell she was terrified. You could tell that she did not expect this. I'm telling you, the power of that red button on your phone, baby, you could tell she was like, oh, shit. Oh my God. And it sucks. Nobody wants to be in that position. Nobody want to be like that in that position. She should have handled it differently. But there's no way. Grab your stuff and go. So that's what I wanted to tie that into Tyrese story so you all can see that this is his experience just because he's a celebrity ain't no different than a person experience because they just regular. We see this shit all the time. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I know that's right. He said her right there. He did, didn't he? Her right there. You cannot do that. Good morning, crew. This seems so silly. He actually did them a favor in a way. He gave his people the card to avoid causing a crowd within the store. They could literally Google and kept saying, if you watch the whole full clip, kept saying, I didn't even know who you were. He's like, oh, you don't, so you saying you don't know? And then finally, oh yeah, I know. Right. What the hell? I had a situation like that with my son in Walmart. It's so sad. So she is assume this is a lawsuit, a solid one with evidence. Okay. Good morning, Red Wings Hockey. It's good to see you too. Checking in from work. I hope you have a good day. I'm next. Get her. I heard that. You created the situation. Get her, Ivy Pearl. What up, sis? They make me sick accusing us like we be broke and shit. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. And then like with the, you know, I love Target. I go to my regular Target. It just took them a while to get to know who I was for them to start backing up off of me. Because I go in there in some J's and some shorts, you know, and I get it. It's the profile. You fit the profile. But you better get that. Y'all need to update your fucking profiles because everybody don't walk in here with boat shoes on and collars. The fuck? I'm going to just Target. This ain't y'all second Walmart to me. Like, come on now. Like, I hate that shit, but I love me going some Target though. I like the whole ambiance. I heard that you Ivy Pearl Voodoo from you. Whoosh. She told you, didn't she? What up, Angie? What up? She handled that very well. Grandma got her shook. Then if they don't want to be in that position, then they need to treat people how they want to be treated, period. Or go get some sensitivity bias training. Go get everything done so that way if this does happen, you can say, well, I was trained. Oh, wow. Somebody, thank you for the $5. I need to get something. Woo, woo. Thank you. You got the B-boy outfit on today. You look cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You can go right in the store just like this. I wish I can go to work like this. All right, let's get back into hot topics. So, y'all, now remember, stay tuned because we still got our question that I asked at the top of the hour. What would you do if your mom was living by herself, y'all, for a long time? You know, father, husband passed away, so she's been living by herself. And then out of the kindness of her heart, she decided to take a fellow friend in off the street. He was homeless. And the man knew moving in that he had COVID. And this is during the height of COVID. Knew he had COVID. And moved in, got your mom sick. She died 2 weeks later after this man moved in. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? And if you don't know, I want you to stay tuned and see what happens in real life. I just think it's a little excessive for me. I mean, it's excessive, but you never know what people do when it comes to their parents. So stay tuned. Now, let's get into DJ academics. Baby, DJ goes off on Erykah the fuck Badu. And it all stemmed. Now, they had been going back and forth, blah, blah, blah. You know, he assumed she don't like him because of some situation. But this all transpired because this fool was on his little Twitch or something. And somebody put in one of his comments that Erykah Badu should work her magic on him. And it went to hell from there. And that's the thing that I want people to focus on. She did not instigate this. She did not start it. She did not come out here and make a comment about him or nothing. He literally saw her name, Erykah Badu, and then he went, oh, fuck Erykah Badu, and we went off on Erykah Badu. So he goes, I never fucked with Erykah Badu after she came on my show and she was trying to be funny. I don't even feel like, did I? Oh, yeah. So,
bitch follow me. I'm like, bitch, why you following me? I don't fuck with you. I'm not in on no joke with you. You and your little Twitter following or whatever the fuck you got, bitch, you came up in here raving around Sage and all that type of shit. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas gonna have to show me now. I'm sorry. I've gotten to the point. Y'all got to show me. Y'all got to show me. Ack is at the point. You got to show me. You got to show me. If you don't show me, I'm gonna disrespect y'all. You got to show me. You have to show. I promise you have to show me. I'm at the point. You have to show me. Bitch came in here waving on top of wands and shit. I'm trying to be nice to you. Now I realize, oh, you was trying to play me like I'm some clown. Bitch, fuck you, nigga. How many rappers done ran through you, nigga? None of you. Stop playing, nigga. How many young rappers you chase, nigga, trying to fuck them too? Stop playing, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not playing with none of y'all. That bitch can't mention me straight up. I'm telling you. I'm telling all y'all the real about it.
I mean, oh my God. And the part that I really couldn't even get was he was like, I never fucked with Erykah Badu after she came on my show and she was trying to be funny. Bitch, I don't know you with you after that. Nigga, what's up now? What we finna do? You an old ass hoe? Just keep fucked by all these young niggas. Who's popping? Bitch came in here waving all type of wands. How many rappers ran? I'm sitting here thinking like, all of this. Now, it stemmed from her episode when she came on, and I thought it was clever. I didn't even know she act like, I didn't even see the episode. And if I did, I probably forgot. I thought it was just the most clever way to get at somebody. And I had literally studied it like, so you literally had a joke about him at the beginning and you teased this man through the whole fucking show to come out here and say this man reminds you of the mouse character off a cartoon. Girl, y'all remember this?
Do you have YouTube?
Yeah. Have you met some incarnation of him?
The name Thomas keeps coming to me.
What I will say is you are one of
Damn, you look familiar.
Have you ever seen the Chipmunks?
He definitely helped propel a new
Say
wave.
propel one more time.
Propel.
One more time.
Propel.
Are you still trying to figure him out?
Yeah.
Whoever Thomas is, man, I might have to be Thomas.
It makes me want to eat cereal. Whatever I'm feeling about you.
It's
I
there
keep
we
hearing
go.
that in my mind when I think of you.
Have you figured out who Thomas is before we go?
I got it.
You got it?
Yes. You know who you look like? You look like Jerry, the mouse from Tom and Jerry.
Hold up.
I
know it's
No.
That's all right.
She is shady as hell. And you know he was embarrassed. So when he was giving that rant, that came from a place of he felt like he really got clowned. You really were in your feelings. This is how you know these big niggas, and I'm not talking about his stature, but these niggas who be talking tough and shit, it be the littlest shit that really get to it. It be the shit that, not the normal shit, it's the little shit. You look like, because he honestly, y'all saw that picture, honestly, rewind back a little bit, honestly, I mean, so she came back and responded, very clever, very clever. I didn't know she was this interesting. Check this out.
Actually triggered someone's really deep rooted for a while, and it hurt them so bad. Had them out in these streets acting real pussy. And in honor of that, let's go. Badu Pussy on sale today, 5 p.m. You know it's rare and limited supply. So get yours today, 5 p.m. today, CST. I'm only putting up a few. They be talking about it everywhere. Now you can smell it. Peace.
Child, Erykah Badu, she ended up putting this on her website. Badu Pussy, biggest pussy energy. And look at the box. Look at the character. That's the way you get it. That's the way you clap back. And I'm actually going to order me some today. I just want to remind me, shout out to her for the best clap back. The best little clap back. I thought that was clever. Now, crew, before we get to what would you do, I asked the members actually, for next week, I wanted to go live in the evening, but what would you like to do? Would you want it to be, what kind of show? And so 14 of the members voted and said fun and funny, something fun and funny, clips, viral videos, memes, and tweets. So next week, we're going to do an evening show, get your wine, get your vibes. We're going to have a little funny show. So it's going to, be light and funny. It's going to be different so some of the clips you saw me playing today will be some of the things that we'll be probably having in that kind of show. So that's why I wanted to do that. Now, on to what would you do? I asked the question, what would you do? And y'all check this shit out. I do not, again, I don't condone this, but I gotta say I kind of understand. Oh, wow. Damn, it must be Friday. It must be Friday. Okay. The hell? Y'all check this one out. What would you do? So see what somebody actually is doing.
Do you hear me, Mano? Okay. All right. What's your secret you want to share?
Okay, so about 2 years ago, my mom, she passed away from COVID.
Oh, I'm
she
sorry.
had lung cancer, and thank you. And there was someone who she was giving shelter to. He had lost his home. He caught COVID. He knew he had it, and he went around my mom, and she passed away from it. So, so every couple of weeks I go and I feed him until he's, can't walk. He in the hospital right now. He ain't woke up since the last time. But I mean, listen.
Hey, yo, listen, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, listen, I think I'm a godly man, but it don't say in the Bible I find peace.
What if he dies?
Absolutely. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the man got to do what he got to do. You only get one mother in this lifetime, and I mean, it is what it is. You're doing what you got to do.
I over that every day.
Right.
I am so sorry to hear about your mom. Now, this solution...
no, I mean, say, you beat him senseless.
He's in a hospital.
From time to time.
Yeah, just if I'm having a bad day, it could be anything, man.
Yeah,
I got a bill due, and now I'm mad right now, so,
He's
definitely right, you got a bill due, going through something with your girl.
This sounds like Mano's friend, right, for real.
I'm not the guy.
Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely.
I don't even know what to say about this.
No. Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, you can never tell somebody what to do, but beating somebody every time you get a chance to, or you feel a need to beat somebody, that's a little excessive to me. And then you out here talking about it. Damn. And putting this man in the hospital. I mean, shit, you might as well just do what you got to do. Do your big one. and get you a big one. Big couple of years in jail. Like, really? I don't know. Damn. I mean, that's a lot, y'all. I don't know. I can understand the anger, but he said this on the radio, so he knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to jail. His mama would want him to end up spending his. Hey, Sally O'Malley. Erica pulled a candy, made lemonade out of lemons. King Ramen News. Badu, always been funny and clever. Icon. That ninja is so fragile. He is. He really is. He is. It's his cheeks. He does, though. I definitely understand what he's saying. People so readily through their beliefs on others unnecessarily. He need to talk that shit to a real street dude. Get his mouth caved in. Girl, the whole cave. That's wild. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing all of that. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing all of that. Every time I see you, I'm gonna be beating on you. I don't think I'm gonna be doing all of that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do my main knock your ass out, and then I'm good. I'm gonna have to move on. So, all right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button before I get out of here. And before I do, let me just recap. So we found out Mary Todd has been locked the hell up. She has now turned herself in. Ron DeSantis suspended the state attorney for some bullshit, basically. But she's fighting back. We talked about that earlier in the show. Amy Robach got a new show, $1 Million Deal. And they took out Type TJ Holmes because it was originally TJ Holmes and her. They said, no, we don't need him. We want you. And now she wants him to propose to her. So stay tuned. Don Lemon is trying to get on The View. Girl, he just want to be in. He just want to be included. That's all. Mario wrote a letter on behalf of Tory, and I'm still saying, and let that man write that letter. Tory spoke when he should. That's what he should have not. Tory gave us a message, and I still feel like he did a little too much in it. Lizzo accusers have now added on additional accusers. Made in America is canceled because of Lizzo. That's what I'm saying. Allegedly. We also talked about Bill Porter and him, losing his home allegedly, having to sell his home allegedly to that SAG-AFTRA strike, but also him and his boo now departing ways, breaking up and divorcing after 6 years, and he's saying he's back on the market. He got a lot of things on the market, the home, him. That is a lot. That is traumatizing. Your house is on the market and you are single. Yeah. We talked about Tyrese and his $1 million Home Depot lawsuit. Go ahead, Tyrese. Do what you need to do. And then we finally talked about DJ Academics and his rant, his misogynistic rant. And Erykah Badu, how pleasantly she was on that clapback, including this little product here that she put on her website. So y'all go check that out. Get on the website. And we cover we cover everything this morning. I had to lighten it up because yesterday after I watched the replay, I was like, damn, I'm at the Wednesday show. I was like, damn, we definitely did we went down, baby. Them stories took me out too. Child. People who calls Angela are off the hook. Last week a dude called asking, what can he do with his girl who only want anal sex because she's saving her virginity for marriage? Really? Thank you, Sally O'Malley. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't come live yesterday at all. And then so I'll play some interesting clips. This is my favorite of them all.
Give me my phone back now, okay? And say it like you mean it. Say it. Give me my phone back right now. Yo, like that. And if he don't, you better take it. And I mean it. Like snatch it like you be snatching it? Snatch it.
Snatch it.
If he don't respect you, you don't respect him and give you your stuff. Okay. That sounds fair enough, but can you?
Snatch it. Oh, I'm about to be saying that today. Snatch it. Shout out to her mom and her dad. Whoever in her life got her sassy like that. I like that shit. I like that. And shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being here for me today. I really do appreciate it. Make sure y'all do hit that like button. Give me some love. I will see y'all. Remember, we're doing Wake and Bake this weekend on a different channel. And I'll drop that link I'll go live on this channel and I'll put the link on the wall so y'all can join me over there. So we can play music, we can kick back, we can talk, all things. I think I might call it the channel King Roman News. No tolerance, intolerance. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, the shade of it all. Who's keeping the pets? Billy Porter divorce. Probably not him at all. Snatch it. Snatch it. Have a beautiful day. Y'all too. And thank you. And until next time, crew. Until next time. Y'all be blessed, stress-free. Enjoy y'all weekend. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. And it'll be very soon. Deuces.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman News gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman News.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman News. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you.